Good day to you. Today I'm going to talk to you about ferry rest after somebody asked me a question. So the question involved saying, does he need to use ferry rest every time he's on a ferry? Because some people had told him that was the case. No, you do not need to use ferry rest every time you're on a ferry, because you only need to use it if you're interrupting your daily or your weekly rest to get on and off a boat. All it is, it's not a mode, it's a marker. So basically it marks the download to say that the reason you're moving during your daily rest or your weekly rest is to get on and off a boat, and therefore legal, because obviously moving during daily rest normally would be illegal. Back in the days of the paper taco, you would have drawn on the back to indicate, written on the back to indicate that the movements during the daily rest were for ferry rest. Because of course you should never write on the front of paper tacos. A lot of people did, and you didn't need to put start daily rest and end daily rest either. So yeah, you got 1 hour interruptions twice. So if you, to get on and off a boat. So if you spend 10 minutes getting on a boat, you've got 50 minutes to get off, in any combination really. 15 minutes on, 45 minutes off. You still have to fit with everything in the 24-hour day of starting. So your work, 1 hour interruptions, rest. So if you're going to use the full 1 hour, your maximum working day is 12 hours. 12 plus the 1 plus 11, 24. You can't split a reduced weekly daily rest. You can't split 9. Well, you can, but you can't. You can split a 9 if you're using split daily rest. So if you have a 3-hour rest, not break, rest during the day, you can then split that, the 9, getting on and off a boat, which seems nuts to me, but there we go. Because ferry rest isn't the most restful thing in the world anyway. But yeah, so you don't need to use it all the time. You only need to use it if you're going to interrupt a daily or weekly rest. Also, for weekly rest, the other stipulation is the ferry journey has got to be at least 8 hours. But there we go. Otherwise, so yeah, 1 hour between 2 interruptions. Oh, also though, interestingly, the daily, the driving is added to your weekly totals, not your daily totals. So you could get to the port on 9 or 10 hours driving and still get on the boat, because it's not added to your daily, it's added to your weekly. But the work is added to your daily, just to make things extra complicated, of course. Any more questions, feel free to ask. Good day. I just got to mention this quickly because somebody will pick me up on it otherwise. If you're going to use a split daily rest, your maximum working day is 11 hours, because everything still has to fit within the 24 hours. So 3 plus 9 plus 1 hour interruptions leaves you with 11 hours work. So 3 plus 9 is 12, plus 1 hour interruptions, 13. 13 plus 11, 24.